it's visible and audible. Let's start the session once again. But before we start, let me mention today is the last day for this offer. Holi was here a couple of days ago. And let me start with this. Just a sec. 5 seconds, please. Yes, I'm free and done. Here we go. Welcome everybody from my side. A couple of notifications to start with. Yes, we are heading towards the video. The description of All India Live Mock we always do Monday 7 p.m. every Monday. But yes, before that we had Holi, the sale of which ends tonight. Using the code HOLI, HOLI, one can grab 54% off on railways, on SSC, I hope so on the others if you wish to, for mock tests, for complete full-fledged batches, courses, etc. So do have a look if you are willing to buy a course here or something such here. We suggest SSC Super Elite, where you get all in all everything we have at SSC or Railway Stream here. Okay, including the mock tests, live videos, running batches, the upcoming ones, and everything such. Apart from that, would love to say something else also. CGL results were out last week, and with your sheer hard work, the topper of SSC CGL was from Oliveboard, and the interview of whom is all available here. If you haven't gone through that, please go through that. Quite calm, composed, cool attitude he had, and a pretty insightful interview I witnessed. If you haven't, go through that. Here we go with the description video. I'm sorry for the delay caused today. Here we go. Welcome everybody here. Akash, Isha, Vaishnavi, Pranjal, Kajal, Babli, Argamita, hey dear, Jessica, Gunjan, Ayushi, Nitesh, Icha, Sneha, and everyone here. Let's go. Complete the sentence with the most appropriate set of synonyms of the highlighted word guilty. Sneha, Icha, Nancy. Guilty, the one who is guilty has committed a crime, so should be the one who is feeling such. How? Why did I commit a crime? I shouldn't have done that, and anything such. God bless you, Rahul, Princey, Radhe Radhe. Guilty. If you say remorseful, that is also the same. Feeling that regret, why I committed the crime, I shouldn't have done that. Regretful is also the same, and both are the synonyms of the word guilty, so should be correct. Shameless is going to be opposite. So what? I committed a crime. No problem. Shameless. Ashamed could have been a possibility, so drop it. Need not check the next one. The first one is all wrong. If you say accused, the one who is accused is guilty for sure. He has, she has committed the crime. Convicted is the one who is guilty for sure. Allotted, seat allotted, I got a seat from CGL, is not. B, D, dropped, either A or C. Now read the sentence. Both will be fine that way. The initial accused confession. People are accused. We accuse someone of something. You have committed this crime. I accuse you of this crime. Confessions can't be accused. So drop it. Just one option or the first one possible. Remorseful, regretful. Is that okay? So the initial remorseful confession, he confessed he shouldn't have committed the crime, is all correct. Led to a regretful acknowledgement. Yes, I did that. I'm sorry for that. I regret. So the acknowledgement, regretful. All correct. Objections, welcome. Passive. Welcome, Rishabh. Welcome, Ritu. Sure. Consumers will see onion prices hike this week. They will see the hike this week. Okay. Future indefinite. Will have been. I don't have there. Drop it. Have been. It doesn't exist in English. Will be seen. Will be seen. Either B or D is correct. What about the next statement? We will store some onions. Just check B or D. They've been eliminated. Some onions will be stored by us. Seems good to me. Have. We don't have a have here. Drop that. Just one option correct. Pick the antonym of the word endurance. Antonym of that. Visal, Sandeep Ram Ram. Welcome, Suman. Ayushi. Antonym of the word endurance. Watch. Clearly. Wait. Impatience. If you say endurance, it says, okay, I didn't get selected for the first time. No problem. I didn't leave. I prepared for the second time, tried hard for the third time also. Fourth time I got selected. I had that endurance, I would say. Watch is not at all related to the word. Clearly is not at all related to the word. Wait is not at all related to the word, but impatience has to be the answer. Just one. 3, not related, just one, showing patience or no patience at all. Impatient. I waited for 4 years to get selection. You don't have the patience? He's impatient for that. Finally revealed truth about what happened that night. 10 seconds, please. You answer this. I'm coming in 10 seconds. Pranjal, she revealed. No, Pranjal, you can't say had happened because the sentence belongs to past indefinite. That night, last night, yesterday, 2 years ago, 2 days ago, 5 days ago, and such. They usually belong to past indefinite, so that's all correct. Okay, Pranjal, last night, that way. Yep, you tell a lie with the article and you speak the truth. Articles mandatory for lie and truth also. Speak the truth, tell a lie. So that has to be reveal the truth. Doubts welcome. Sentence improvement. Not at all required. The basic account of this, a singular subject cannot take are. A singular subject cannot take are is fine, either B or D. This is reasonable or betrays a lack of is grammatically weird. This is fair enough. That's fine. But it betrays, which is a negative word, all okay with the positive one. That's fair enough, but it betrays a lack of this or that. Absolutely correct. No improvement required. the contrast that was needed in between. The doctor advised that the patient should take proper rest to recover from his illness quickly. Great, Sakshi. Great. I hope you are talking about this. Hello, KP. Muskan, Radhe Radhe. Great. People here are honestly intelligent. Okay. If anyone is watching me for the first time, please don't doubt. Check yourself. I know, Pranjal, and they are wrong. Being at Oliveboard, I can say the answer given by Oliveboard is 100% wrong. 100% wrong. I am ready to discuss or show the references. Yes, Oliveboard का आंसर गलत है. खत्म. गलत है, to be honest. If anybody is new here, don't take me like I have overconfidence, so I'm saying that no. That's the subjunctive mood they themselves have defined, but maybe unintentionally. We don't blame people always. Sometimes it's just the absence of mind while making those options and such. Doctor advised patient should take proper rest. Okay, should taking, it doesn't exist in English. Models taking a V2, models taking a V3 doesn't exist in English or ing. Either this or that. But that's subjunctive. You should take proper rest. Takes proper rest. This is indicative mood. And after the verb indicative, after the verb advise or suggest, we use the subjunctive mood. And subjunctive mood doesn't take SES. Everyone or anyone who is willing to check what I said, that's the subjunctive mood, and subjunctive mood doesn't take SES. The best example, God bless you. Although that's a singular subject, we don't put SES to that. God blesses you is correct in indicative mood, but that's the subjunctive. So answer must be this. No problem. They are wrong, not we. Feel the description. Don't we have the description? That was a reattempt mode. Just a sec. Just a sec. Not wasting time, but for the authenticity, that is wrong, for sure. They themselves have marked the description. Feel this. Whenever we use advise, it often introduces a subjunctive construction. Subjunctive. They themselves have said it takes the base form without a model. Base form. No SES should be there. Topper also got wrong because the topper was aware of this, that it takes the subjunctive mood. But as per the availability of the options, you can't say SES. Na. That's wrong, no problem. SSC answers wrong, no problem. For a couple of questions, we must be ready. Each and every year, they also mark wrong, no problem. Your answer must be this. Yes. What should be the most appropriate answer? The most appropriate answer should have been drop the SES. Had the option been this, C could have been the correct answer, would have been the correct answer. The doctor advised the patient take proper rest. That's the correct answer. Impossible takes. We go ahead. We are correct. No problem. Neha, good evening. Most welcome. Saloni. He is cleverer than hardworking, which is why he often gets the best results in his work. Feel this. She is taller than you. All correct. We are comparing two people and the same quality. Fine. You are 6, she is 6'2". She is taller than you. Fine, perfect. But once we compare two qualities within a single person, she is taller than beautiful. She is taller than beautiful. How can she be taller than beautiful? Beautiful doesn't have a height we can say is tall. You are saying the same here. You are discussing the same person and two qualities within the same person. Ravi, just one person here, is clever, is cleverer than hardworking. It shows Ravi is clever, Ravi is hardworking. We can't compare two different qualities. So what should be the correction then? I have taught this. Let me mention this again. More is used in comparative degree. For sure it is. Sometimes more is used without comparison. How's that possible? Hey, you sing so well. Can you sing that again? Please, please, for me. Please, please, I request you. Please, once more. One more time. Can you sing that again? Please, please. Everyone here watching it live or later, you know we say once more. Do we make a comparison? One more time. Please, 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 one more time. We don't make a comparison. So we are saying the same. He's clever. He's hardworking, but I think he's a little more clever than he is hardworking. So when you mention two qualities within a single person, you don't use ER form, you use the more form. The first fraction will be wrong. She's taller than beautiful? No. She's more tall than beautiful. Feel this. She's tall. She's beautiful. I think she's a little extra tall than beautiful. However, she's tall. She's beautiful. Both ways. One person, two qualities. No comparative degree with ER form. More clever than. Grammatically correct. Rahul. ज़्यादा के सेंस में, to show extra. I visited the France. France is a proper noun. Proper nouns don't take an article. Drop it. Drop it. Either C or D. I visited France during my vacation. Um, I'm talking about France. The country has this, not a country. I'm talking about some definite country here. So the country, C. Knack. SSC has asked this word before, have used this word before. Knack of absolutely. If you have a knack of something, you have the ability. You have the ability. So inability will be the antonym flat of knack. If you have a knack of something, you are able to do that. You are capable of doing that. You have the ability, talent, skills that way. Synonym, talent. Antonym, inability. Innate is something inborn. Innate is something inborn. Wheedle is to use flattery to get something done. Please, 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 I request you, please, for me, please. Flattery, and especially the excessive flattery, is wheedle. Innate is inborn. Antonym, and that's the synonym. Knack of. This is from SSC's PYQ. Sakshi, remember Silk Road? Adulation. Wow. Excessive flattery. God bless you, Rishabh, for your kind words and support. Knack of knacks. Thank you, brother. The Silk Road and blank space network of trade routes ancient network. Okay. Um, Aggravated network. We aggravate things to make them worse. The tone is not bad. It fostered interactions, enabled this or that. So I want big. Agitation is also something negative. Abusive is also negative. Just one positive and relevant word out there. That's an ancient network of trade routes where we didn't have, say, planes or trains and such. Ancient network, the Silk Road. SSC has asked this a couple of years ago. I think that's the PYQ one. Straight, no editing. Spanning from China to the Mediterranean, it enabled the blank space of goods like silk, spices, tea, and precious metals. You are talking about trade, and when you say trade, I think you have hospitality, not for a guest. Interaction between two people. For goods, we have exchange. Yep, no patronage. Exchange of goods. That's why we have trade routes to exchange goods. Imports, exports, we have these days also. It fostered interactions among civilizations, leading to the spread of religions like Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam. So it fostered, supported interactions among religions, civilizations. They are discussing Buddhism, Christianity, and Islam. Various civilizations, various religions. Intense. We are not talking about the intensity of three religions, three civilizations here. For just one could have said no intensity. Precise. Not no precision we are discussing. Dense, no density here. But the diversity, just like you live in India, we have the unity in diversity. Many religions, many languages, many sorts of people live in the nation. The diversity, unity in diversity, India. Technological innovations like papermaking, gunpowder traveled along these routes. Blank space impacting societies, a colloquial word I would say. If you make the noun form of impacting, which is impact, you will definitely get the same adjective a number of times before the word impact. It had an impact, it had a great impact, profound impact, profound, large amount of, and you can see the amount and number of variations there. Not just for goods, for civilizations, for religions, for everything such. So profound, the perfect word here. Happy, proudly, greedily, no. Showing the amount, not the way. The Silk Road not only blank space economic landscapes, but also enriched cultural, intellectual life across the continents. God bless you, Rishabh. Rahul. Aniruddha, great, 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 no problem. This is the beginning, I would say, even if you have experience. Pretty soon, in next 3 months before the examination, we will make it 22 correct, probably 3 wrong, or 2 skipped, 1 wrong and such. Stay connected, Aniruddha. Yes, both are correct actually. Shape or embrace, which is to adopt and such. But I think you can see it actually shaped. In simple words, if I say, in my opinion, it will be to make. It will be to adopt something which was already there. And this road not adopted the landscapes which were already there. This road made them, facilitated them. among those civilizations, leading to the spread of. Because of it, religions spread like this or that or that. So in my opinion, it didn't exist, which was adopted. Some things were made with the help of all these things. CGL Tier 124 cleared means failed. Maturity is the cutoff, minimum 335 and 350 and 52 for some posts was beyond words. It doesn't show you had some lack of preparation, but still, whatever the reason being, I can't also change that. We will work so hard that even if there are 1,000 vacancies, I'll be one of them. Stay connected. Thank you so much. If you have cleared CGL Tier 1 2024, that means you got more than 153 marks. For sure, that was the cutoff. You are not a beginner. God bless you, hey dear. Thank you so much. For any help, feel free to ask. So it didn't adopt something which was already there. It facilitated. It shaped. Ignore will be a negative. Just watching will be a negative word. Shaped. Both the words are correct. As per the Cloze test, shape was more appropriate. The performance was so hilarious. Was 53, Sakshi? 52 point something initially, then before the mains it got 53.18, if I'm not wrong. The performance was so hilarious, you have to mark the antonym of the word hilarious. Hysterical is suffering from hysteria, which is sometimes, ha ha, why are you laughing? Ha ha, come on, why are you laughing? Is sometimes very funny. Not always, but sometimes is a synonym of hilarious. I'm sorry. Sometimes I repeat, not always. So will be synonym, can't be antonym. Amusing, entertaining, hilarious, synonyms. Entertaining, synonym. Boring, just one option, that is negative. The author, blank space a novel full of thrilling suspense. Maybe anything, but you have to mark the synonym of the word wrote. Thank you. Nitish, great. Nitish, great brother. The author, blank space a novel full of thrilling suspense. Here, if you write a novel, and that's novel, for sure you'll write this. Author is not the synonym of wrote or write. Risk is not the synonym. Generate maybe, but for a novel, author, pen will be the most appropriate word. Penned. Sentence in active voice. The first one seems to me the narration, no voice. Pen down. Whatever taught to you, you should pen down. Write it down. If you have been here, passive is this. B plus V3 is equal to passive. I would eliminate D and B first, because D has this B plus V3, ismr was were with a V3, ismr was were with a V3. So this is passive, this is passive. You have to mark the active voice. This is narration, not even active or passive. What about the next one? She enjoys taking long walks every evening. No B, no V3. That has to be passive for sure. No one was going to risk. That was impressive. That was impressive. With that fierce dog. It took a lot of time to answer. I took 119 seconds for that. No problem. My honesty. If I were there in the examination, would take time for this if I had. Enjoy ing. Yep. No one was going to risk. And with the fierce dog. You guys answered so quickly. I took a lot of time to answer. First of all, let me eliminate a couple of options. We have indefinite article A. You can't use a plural noun after that. You have attack, which takes the fixed preposition on as a noun. As a noun, remember this, not as a verb. And we don't have on here. So either this or this will be correct. Sakshi, great. Now, risk a meeting with the dog, risk an encounter with the dog. Both ways, it was good to me. Later on, I identified if you have a meeting, we don't use the word risk. I have a meeting in the evening, so I'm going there. Meeting is such a positive word, we don't use risk for that. Meetings are scheduled, not risked. But fortunately, I didn't come across a dog there. I didn't come across a lion, an elephant there. So that's the risk you can have with the fierce dog, for which encounter will be more appropriate and will be the only correct option for sure. I realized after some time. One who shows courage or fearlessness. Trepid, fearful. Intrepid, not fearful. Straight answer. Because notorious is the one who is famous for bad deeds. Krishna was famous. Kans was notorious. Ram was famous. Ravan was notorious. Obama was famous. Osama notorious. Famous for bad deeds. Famous noted for good deeds. Not at all related to the one word or to the description given. Credulous is gullible. One who is so naive can believe anything he or she listens to. Egoist is the one who is selfish, thinks about himself and every, or puts himself first. Egoist. Ego represents self, not tone or anything such. For sure, intrepid. Fearless. Quite easy participle. Gullible, absolutely. Pranjal. Although his death certificate seems to suggest no, Saloni, that's egotist, T-I-S-T. Egotist is proudy, it doesn't exist, is someone with a false pride, but egoist is selfish. You have made a mistake, Shikha. Pranjal, thanks for understanding. Yes. Sipping my mouth because of some helplessness. Saloni, great. Suggest that probably he was taller than this or that. For sure, A will come. A will take D after that. His certificate seems to suggest that this or that. And C will take B after that. English cartoons, nickname, other things left an impression that the emperor was short. Now, we have both the options ADCB, the first one, CBAD, the third one. What should be given the priority? Now we have both the options, then basically we start Shikha with the noun first. If you pick C, the very first one, his nickname, whose nickname that you have already in your passage. So start with the noun first, basically, although Napoleon's death certificate, okay, defining it further, completely, ADCB. The better choice. Most trees shed their leaves during autumn, but the banyan tree retains its leaves throughout the year. You have to mark one word for the phrase given throughout the year. Good evening, Kashish. I will consider what you have said today. I'm honestly sorry for last 2 days. I'm honestly sorry, Kashish. Don't mention that again. I will do that today. I will do that, not just consider. Okay. Seasonal belonging to a particular season, but they remain the same throughout the year. Evergreen means this. Deciduous, ephemeral is not used for trees. At least we must match the context. Evergreen trees, evergreen branch also in engineering. Sandeep, women's beauty made her a rare bird indeed. A rare bird shouldn't be beautiful. Rare doesn't mean beautiful, doesn't mean proud, doesn't mean humble, but something which is rare. Thank you, Kashish. And I'm sorry for the delay caused. Is going to be distinct, exceptional, not rare that way. Incorrectly spelled. Epitome, recipient, symmetry, inoculate. Thank you. Epitome is all fine from appy, cut. Oh, appy over tome, cut. Fine. Receive, recipient is all fine. I was honestly confused for some time in this inoculate or no Ayushi and Icha or Isha. That is all correct. Inoculate is correct. Symmetry, place of burial, has an E in between. C-E-M-E-T-E-R-Y. Rahul, but the questions have finished. Just 2 left. So I'm honestly sorry for that. Epitome is all fine. Recipient is all fine. Symmetry has an E in between. Inoculate, as per meaning. Epitome, the perfect example of anything. How a woman should be. A mother. A mother is the epitome of how a woman should be. The perfect example, the perfect representation. Receive, a recipient. We are the recipients if we receive something. Inoculate, harm, make something harmless. Inoculate, make someone or something harmless. Symmetry, a place of burial. B-U-R-I-A-L, pronounced burial. For sure, T-E-R-Y. A couple more to finish things off. Idiom, release energy of frustration. That's innocuous, not inoculate. No. Absolutely. Blow off steam. Rahul, great. Rahul, great. Off is always to remove something. Switch off, you remove the wire so that the appliances do not work. Blow by steam, blow a melt, blow hot, blow off steam. Release energy, frustration, feelings and such. Absolutely correct, brother. Great way to define it, not just answer. Thank you. And the last one. Spell check. Behavior, agitation, restlessness occur. Shivani, good evening. No problem at all. So the last question to finish things off. Behavior is all correct. Restlessness is all correct. So is occur. occurrence may create problem for you. Agitation doesn't start with E, it starts with A. So that is going to be A, not. That's all I had in this session. Thank you so much for staying connected. One of the questions, they had the answer wrong. No problem. Don't blame them or me or anyone. In the official examinations of SSC, we have some questions, a few, or very few if I say, wrong. So no problem with that. Okay, before I finish, let me say a couple of things. Before you leave, you can have a look at that sale. We have the very last day today. It ends today. And yes, this was something I wished to highlight. Everyone here, the previous one if I wish to say. CGL topper Shubham Agrawal. We had an interview that is live on the channel. Please give it a watch. Also, the JSO topper Manjot Singh belongs to Oliveboard family, to be honest. CHSL topper also here. So if you haven't watched, do watch the interview. Do watch the interview. And I have classes in the evening at 5 p.m. in the foundation batch Success 3.0. Just a sec. Success 3.0 in the evening. Do join me at 5 p.m. and for the special classes in the foundation batch at 6 p.m. on Saturday. I repeat, on Saturday, this Saturday we didn't have a class, but next Saturday at 6 p.m. for the special class, do join. I hope my message is clear. 5 p.m. the foundation batch, Success 3.0, daily in the evening, daily. And this Saturday, see you out there in the special class. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, take care, be safe, everyone here. Thank you, Rahul. आपका भी दिल से धन्यवाद. No problem. Thank you, brother. Nancy, Gunjan, Raja, Isha, Desail, Saloni, Suman, Vaishnavi, Bubbly, Akash, Pranjal, Icha, Nishi, Nitesh, Muskan. Perfect. Sakshi, thank you so much. Pranjal, always thankful. Ayushi, no problem. No problem. That's how, or that's why we are here to learn. Sandeep, God bless you, brother. Thank you so much. Okay, Jessica, thank you. See you pretty soon, everyone.